So here we are in our bukid, our country property, our farm, and you can see the coconuts on the ground here. We just harvested and they're really delicious. But anyways, Jomar is up there in the tree. He's gonna come down. You can see him up there. Here he comes. He's gonna climb down, shimmy down the tree. Just slide down there. I can't do that. Yun. Magandang buwig ha. And as you can see, I have some bananas growing here. Yeah, that's the coconut there. Yun, very nice. These are good ones. And I've got some bananas growing here in my tree. This one, that's called a buwig, meaning a branch of bananas. And this is a really nice one right now. Good size. About another week or two, these will be ready for harvest. So, looking forward to that. Those are going to be great bananas. The way you tell that they're ripe is not only by looking at the banana, of course, but you see the leaf there, the one that's dead. When the other three leaves are pretty much dead, that means it's ready to cut. And you basically just cut the whole tree down from the bottom, and then you cut your branch off, and then you got a bunch of bananas. So there we go. Anyways, this is our property, and we're out here harvesting our coconuts this morning. I don't have a lot of trees here, only 3 trees, because when we bought the property they cut all the old ones down. And this banana here is called Rhinis. This is a variety of banana that's red, and they're real creamy in flavor. They're really good, but I have to get something to cut that. They call it pulso. The flower has to be cut off so that all the sustenance goes into the bananas and not into the flower. So I'm gonna have to cut that down. So here we are in our bukid, which is Tagalog for country property, meaning farm, out in the country. And as you can see, we have all these coconuts. This is not a lot actually, but for 3 trees, it's pretty good. We got 36 coconuts. And Jomar climbed the tree and he got them down. We tied them together, and that's how we're going to carry them. They're really delicious, very, very sweet water inside, and then there's nice meat inside that we like to eat, and it's really delicious. It's called Buko, meaning coconut. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to have to carry these about a quarter of a mile up a very steep hill, and that's where we're going to bring them up to the van and haul them to town so we can enjoy these for the next, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks or a week and a half. So this is going to be really good. So here we go. Okay? Okay. Hello again. We're going to show you how we actually cut open the coconut and how we process that. But before we get to that, I want to share with you a little bit about this bolo, as we call it in Tagalog. That's machete in English. It has a nice leather case, and the actual metal blade is made from a leaf spring from a vehicle. They take them from Jeeps and they cut them, and then they grind them with a grinder and turn it into an actual blade. This one is quite sharp, and it has what we call a carabao horn. Carabao is the water buffalo used for plowing the fields, the rice fields here in the Philippines. And this one has metal pegs in it so that it's reinforced. This is actually a pretty good bolo. I had it custom made down the mountain from where we live a couple years ago, and this is a pretty nice instrument. It cost me about $20 US, 1,000 pesos. But anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and cut this coconut, and we're gonna take it at an angle. You can hear the rooster going off there. Maybe he's excited about what we're doing today. So anyways, let's go ahead and cut this, and we're gonna get to just the top of the coconut, or the end of it, I should say. And it's pretty hard. There we go, getting that now. There are different methods of cutting coconuts. I prefer this method. I've seen it done differently in Mindanao, in the southern island of the Philippines. But here in Laguna, most people cut them like what I'm doing right now. Okay, now I expose the actual hard shell of the coconut itself. Now that the husk is pretty much removed, now I just got to cut this without spilling all the juice out of it. So there we go. It squirts all over me. And oh, this is a good one. It's got nice soft meat in it. And so I've broken it open, and the water is exposed here. And to make it a little bit less of a mess, I'll just go ahead and dump it in the blender and then pour it into my glass. And some of these coconuts actually taste like Sprite or 7-Up. They're very delicious. This is really good for rehydrating. Wow, that is fantastic. Really good stuff. Anyways, now we're going to go ahead and open this coconut. So I'll cut this in half. Oh, there you go. Now, this meat is what we call sipon. That means like snot coming out of your nose. That's what they call it in Tagalog anyways. It just means really soft and mushy. This is very delicious. When we have a thicker coconut, we use a device. I don't know what you call this, but it is a carabao horn. And they've actually taken the horn from a dead carabao, probably slaughtered for meat or something in the market, and they ground it down, and on the end it's quite thin. It is flexible. This is made from keratin, like our nails that we have on our fingers, and it's the same type of material. And if the coconut is real thick, if the meat is real thick, which the more mature ones are thick, you basically take this and you just kind of move it around on the inside, and it actually helps to remove the coconut meat from the coconut itself. So, but you can see how really nice that is. Isn't that beautiful? Really good stuff. The coconut meat is fantastic. So anyways, this is how we actually process the coconut. And what people do is they actually dry these husks out, and then they use them for firewood. They actually cook their rice, they boil their pot of rice and whatnot with these husks that are totally dried out. And usually it's the wood part that's right on the inside here. But they do use the husks. They also burn the husks for creating smoke. The rooster is interrupting again. They also burn these husks, the dry ones, to create a lot of smoke, and that helps to scatter the mosquitoes, because we have a lot of mosquitoes over here in the Philippines. He agrees. But anyways, so yeah, so that's how we do it, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like this video, you can share it with your friends on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or whatever social media network you're using. And I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like the video, subscribe to our channel. I'm going to be doing more videos about the culture in the Philippines and some of the beautiful things that we see around where we live. And we're also going to be sharing about our missionary work as well. So thank you, and have a great day.